Hello, everyone. This is Bridget from the EC Fitness Center, bringing you your weekly yoga. If you notice, we made a few changes to the website, or excuse me, not our website, our YouTube page. Thank you, Haley, for putting up our new thumbnails that tells you what classes are upcoming, what live classes are upcoming. They look great. So yay for Haley's creativity. Good morning, Haley. So in March, we have a couple of new classes that are coming out I want to announce. So starting March 1st, every Tuesday and Thursday live at 1 o'clock, Haley's going to be bringing a 10 to 15 minute stretch break. And so go ahead and check that out and support her. It's going to be awesome. People have been requesting these and we're super excited that Haley's taken this on. So thanks again, Haley. So starting in March, every Tuesday and Thursday, 1 p.m. stretch breaks with Haley. And of course, if you missed the stretch break, you can go back and replay it. And then on Thursdays, my 11:15 a.m. meditation class, we're going to always do the meditation that I've been doing the first 10 to 15 minutes. And then I'm going to continue the class for another 20 or 30 minutes where we're going to do an essential oil, a breathing exercise. We're going to have a topic of the day, and we're going to have a little bit of a topic to discuss. And so it's going to be more of a meditation healing class. And so go ahead and check that out. And please let me know, give me feedback through the month of through the month of March. And I'm looking forward to it. So today's yoga is going to be a yoga flow today. We'll go ahead and get started. Find yourself standing on the mat today. Ground your feet into the mat, hips side to side. Today, I want you to focus on flowing through each and every movement. I want you to go ahead and bend the knee as you go side to side with your hips. Just bringing blood flow in through your feet, ankles, knees, hips, core. Now, if you want to make a little bit of a figure 8, so coming back with the hip and forward, opposite hip back and forward. So figure 8 hip, keeping those knees slightly bent, flowing. Think as if you're in water and you're doing these figure 8s. Now try to reverse the direction of the hips, figure 8, so they're coming forward and then back. And then forward and back with the opposite. Good. Keep moving and breathe. Feel those feet deeply rooted into the floor, into your mat. From here, I want you to put your hands on your hips and press your hips forward. Keep those knees bent, coming kind of up on the balls of your feet, and then press back into your heels, sit back and down, chest coming forward. Almost like a squat. Press the hip forward, come up a little bit on the balls of the feet, and then press it back. Sit down into kind of a half squat. And we're going to go flow forward and back. Forward and back. Keep that chest up, chest and chin up. Nice job. From here, inhaling the arms high. Hands to heart center. Close your eyes and feel your breath. Inhaling through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Last time. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. You're going to bring your hands down, palms forward. Hips. Feet are hip width distance apart, mountain pose. Eyes closed, chin up, chest up, shoulders back. Slight micro bend in the knee. Feeling nice and strong here. Eyes closed, breathe. Inhale. Exhale and stretch your left arm up and over to the side. Side body stretch and hold. And release, inhale. As you exhale, right arm comes up and over. Side body stretch, opposite side. And release. From here, we're going to take our left foot forward, right foot back. Back heel is down. Hips are open to the side. Bend that front knee or keep it straight wherever you are right now. You're going to do circles with that right arm. We're going to warm up the shoulders, so we're flowing circles. It can be as fast or as slow as you like. These are coming down and up clockwise, and then reverse the direction. Nice job. Legs forward, switch to the other side. So left foot is back, heel down. Stretch and bend that front knee of the right leg, otherwise keep it straight. Again, circles with the arms. So the left arm is circling, again, at your own pace. It can be nice and slow. Just warming up here. And reverse the direction of the circle. From here, bringing ourselves back forward. Other side. Back heel down. Bend that front knee. Arms are coming out to your side. Warrior two. And hold. Dropping yourself down, feet are coming forward, and then switching over to the other side. Bend that front knee, back heel down, arms up, warrior two, and hold. We're going to move through the flow here in a minute. Releasing the arms. We're in a wide leg forward fold here. Slowly bend the knees, drop yourself down. Hands on the ground. Inhale, right arm high, keeping the left arm on the ground. Twist. Breathe. And switch the arms. And repeat, other side, right arm high, reach to the sky, wiggle those fingertips, circle the wrist, one direction and the other, and switch sides, reach the left arm high, wiggle those fingertips, rotate the wrist, one direction and the other. From here, you're going to toe heel in and sit down into yogi squat if you can. From here, if you can't, just go ahead and find yourself to seated position, hands to heart center. Otherwise, yogi squat. Try to press those heels as close as you can to the ground, opening the legs, elbows inside the knees, pressing out, hands to heart center. Yogi squat or seated with hands to heart center. Balance here and breathe. 3 breaths. From here, we're going to slowly find ourselves onto all fours. Whatever is most comfortable for you. Cat and cow, drop that belly. Head back, and then arch the back, tuck the chin. Take cat and cow 5 times at your own pace. Nice job. From here, we are going to slowly lower ourselves down onto our bellies. I want you to take your elbows in close to your body, lower yourself down, and then bring in the front part of you up. So I want you to not press yourself all the way up. I just want you to hold the top part up. Your legs are completely on the ground. Tops of the feet are on the mat. Release your glutes. Hands are here by your chest, but you could take them out to the side and still have yourself held up. And then lower yourself to the mat. Raise yourself up and hold. Just your front part and down. Just raising your head up and down. Up and down. If you want to press through your hands and raise yourself up a little bit further or all the way up, please do. And then go ahead and pay attention to your glutes and try to release them if they're flexed. Feel that stretch in the low back. So either cobra or up dog here. Lower yourself down. Press yourself back up. Release those glutes. Hold. Breathe. Lower. And raise yourself back up. Lower. 2 more. Raise yourself back up. Just this front part. Feel the stretch in the low back. Lower. And raise yourself back up and press yourself back into child's pose. 5 breaths here. Feel that low back, hip, glute, open up. From here, we're going to move into some sun salutations. I want you to tuck your toes underneath you, press your hips towards the sky in your first down dog. Go ahead and pedal up your feet. Walk your feet in towards the front of your mat. Forward fold, hug your elbows, let your head hang. Breathe. From here, you're going to inhale to a halfway lift. So slightly, if you can, straighten your legs, otherwise keep a micro bend and try to focus on straightening your back. I like to place my hands above my knees on my quads. Pull that tummy in, and then you're going to drop yourself back down into forward fold, letting your head and hands hang. And then you're going to slowly roll yourself up to mountain pose. Hips, your feet should be right below your hips here. Chest up, chin up, shoulders back, palms forward, eyes closed. Inhale your arms high. Reach to the sky, place them together. Engage your abdominals, and if you feel like it, you can stretch straight back. as far as you can, and you're going to slowly swan dive down into a forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale into fold. Slowly roll up. Mountain pose. Inhale, arms high, hands together at the top. Stretch it back. Swan dive down into the fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, slowly roll up, mountain pose. Inhale, arms high, hands together, stretch it back. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly roll up, mountain pose. From here, we're going to move down to the mat. Inhale, arms up, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back into plank or lower down onto all fours. From here, we're going to lower ourselves down and then up. So up dog or cobra here. And then you're going to press yourself back through all fours and press yourself up into down dog. Pedal your feet. Some of you can go right from up dog to down dog or cobra to down dog. Feel free. Walk yourself forward. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold and roll yourself up to mountain pose. Inhale, exhale, stay in mountain pose here again. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale. Halfway lift, exhale, forward fold, hands to the mat, step back into plank or drop your knees, lower chaturanga down, inhale up, and then exhale, down dog. Step or hop to the front of your mat, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold, and roll yourself all the way up. Last time, inhale, arms high. Stretch it back and swan dive all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back into plank or all fours, chaturanga. Lower yourself down, pulling up. And then back, this time, child's pose for 5 breaths. Feel the hips in the low back opening, the glutes stretching. Breathe. Child's pose. From here, pressing up onto all fours, take the right leg forward, left knees down, stretch that hip flexor forward, and then take that right arm and twist it up to the sky. Hold and breathe. You can take your gaze down. You can go straight out in front of you or up to the sky. And release that arm down. Take that hip flexor back and switch. Left leg forward. Stretch that hip flexor forward. And then take that left hand to the sky and twist. Hold and breathe. I want you to think now we're going to flow these. So think about it as if it were a dance. So you're going to flow this arm down. The leg comes back and switch. Flow. Right leg forward. Press the hip forward and the arm comes up. So we're going to switch back and forth to each side of these twists, hip flexor stretch. So low lunge, twisted with your arm up, and then flow that arm down, flow the leg back, and switch. Flow that hip flexor forward and arm up and twist. And switch, other side, flow, right leg forward, low lunge, press that hip flexor forward. This time we're gonna take circles, twisted circles with that right arm, 3 forward and 3 back. Flow, feel the energy flow. Bring it down, switch left side, hip flexor press forward, twist the arm up and circles. 3 forward and 3 back. Nice job. Other side, flow that forward, hip flexor pressed, arm up and twist. Rotate, circle that shoulder, open, open. 3 forward and 3 back. Flow that leg back, switch sides. Press that hip flexor forward, twist, arm up and 3 circles forward. And 3, reverse. Nice job. Take that back, all 4s. I want you to sit your hip way over onto the left side and hold. Breathe a deep inhale and a long, slow exhale. Right side, sit way over on that right hip and hold. Deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let it out. Nice. Switch to the left side again and hold. Think about flowing these movements. Over to the right, nice and slow, and sit it to the side. Feel the stretch in the glute. Breathe, flowing side to side. Nice. From here, you're going to tuck your toes underneath you, press yourself up into down dog, pedal your feet. Inhale, right leg straight up to the sky, bend your knee and hold. From here, you're going to flow that knee in a circle for 3, forward, and then 3 circles behind you. Think as if you had a paintbrush on the bottom of your knee, painting circles. You're going to straighten the leg up, and then you're going to swing it through into a lunge position. I want you to take the back heel down, and you're going to inhale yourself, arms straight up to the sky. Try to keep your hips forward, front knee bent. Warrior 1. If that back leg or causes you issues with your ankle, you can pop up onto the ball of your foot. Sometimes that's more comfortable when the hips are forward. Your hands can be at your side. Prayer pose, they can be straight up in the air. Inhale. Exhale, really bend into that front knee. Make sure that that knee never goes over your toe line. From here, we're going to drop that back heel and open our arms back to that warrior 2. Hips open to the side, arms straight out to the side, gazes forward. From here, dropping our back arm down as our right arm goes forward and back, reverse warrior. We're going to hold these poses for a little bit longer today at the beginning, and then we're going to flow through them. From here, we're going to flow ourselves, so spilling our arms all the way down to the mat. If you feel like taking your arm onto your front of your leg, spilling the opposite arm down onto the mat, we're going to kick that front foot. So we're in a lunge, kick that front foot back into down dog. Left leg high, straighten that left leg and bend it. Bend the knee, take that paintbrush on the knee for circles. 3 forward and 3 back. Straighten the leg, swing it through, lunge position. You can drop that back heel or you can stay up on the ball of your foot and inhale your arms high. Keep those hips forward, bend that front knee. Hands can be anywhere you like, on your waist, heart center, or straight forward. Drop that back heel, opening up the hips to the side, arms up, warrior 2. Hold. Dropping the back arm down as the right arm comes up and back, reverse warrior. So from here, we're going to try to spill our arms down to the mat and get back into that lunge position. Hands on the mat, kick that front foot back, pedal those feet. Inhale, right leg high, bend the knee. Circles forward for 3 and back for 3. Straighten the leg and swing it through. Inhale, warrior 1, exhale. Open, warrior 2. And drop it back, reverse warrior. And spilling those hands down into that lunge position. Kick that front foot back, pedal the feet. Inhale, left leg high, bend. Knee circles forward for 3, back. For 3. Straighten the leg, swing it through, lunge position. Inhale, arms high, warrior 1. Exhale, open, warrior 2. And drop it back, reverse warrior. And spill it down into that lunge position. Hands on the mat, kick back. Pedal your feet. Last time, inhale, right leg high, bend. Knee circles forward and back. Straighten the leg and swing it through. Warrior 1. Opening up to warrior 2, right into reverse warrior. And spill it down. Nice job. Kick that front foot back. Pedal the feet. Inhale, left leg high. Bend that knee. Circle it forward and back. Straighten the leg. Swing it through. Inhale. Warrior 1, right into warrior 2, right into reverse warrior, and spill it down. Kick that front foot back, drop to your knees, child's pose. Breathe here. You should feel nice and warm. Some people, their heart rate's too high. Take yourself onto all fours. Take those hips side to side. You can bring the hips forward and back. And I like to move this flow if my hips are coming forward. Kind of take it into a cat and then drop it into a cow. So you're bringing the hips forward and rolling back. Breathe, or just go side to side. Or you can do hip circles here. Nice flow. Reverse the hip circle, or you can hold yourself in child's pose right now and breathe. Whatever your body's asking for. Nice job. We're going to move ourselves seated position. From here, if you'd like to move into boat, you are welcome to. So taking our feet flat on the ground in front of us, bending the knees. And then we're just going to pop our heels up off of the ground and hold them up. You are welcome to have your hands on your knees, underneath your thighs, if you'd like to hold them out to your side. But go ahead and hold that boat pose if you'd like to straighten one or both of your legs. Listen to your body. No judgment wherever you're at. And breathe. Try to keep that spine nice and straight. Hold. And release. Nice job. From here, we're going to slowly roll ourselves down, vertebrae by vertebrae, onto our backs, pulling our knees up towards our chest, flowing, rocking side to side. Pulling those knees in towards your chest, keeping your right knee close, straightening your left, point the toes. Inhale, exhale. From here, taking your right arm to the side, and your left arm guides your knee up and over to the opposite side. Stretch. Hold and breathe. And release nice and slow. Inhale, exhale, bringing those knees in, rocking side to side. Massage the spine. Pulling the knees in closer to the chest. Keep the left knee in, straighten the right, point your toes. Take that left arm out onto the floor and let that right arm guide that left leg up and over to the side, stretching that low back. Breathe and hold. And slowly release. From here, bring your heels in close to your glutes, knees bent. From here, we're going to tighten our abdominal muscles. I want you to press your belly button down to the floor and let your pelvis come up and hold. Feel that stretch if you can from the hip flexor to the knee. And hold. Pressing that belly button down to try to touch that low back to the floor. And then pressing up with the pelvic area and release. 2 more times. Press the belly button down and pelvic up. And release. Last time, press that belly button down, pelvic area up. And release. From here, pressing yourself up into full bridge. So taking your hips up towards the sky as high as you can. And hold if you'd like to take your hands underneath you and clasp them together and hold. Bridge pose. If this is too much for you, you can stay on your back and continue to flex the pelvis and lower that abs to the ground, or think your belly button towards the ground. And release all the way onto our backs. 2 more. I want you to bridge, pressing your heels down through, hips up, bridging. Hold. Again, if you'd like to clasp your hands together underneath you. Hold. Release. Nice job. Last time. Pressing up into a bridge and hold. And lower. From here, if you'd like to take yourself into a full wheel or a full back bend, go ahead. Pressing yourself up into wheel. And hold as long as you like. From here, if there's any other pose that your body is asking you for today, this is a really good time before Shavasana. For me, when I'm on my back, I like to windshield wiper my legs from side to side, and taking one of my legs down and pressing it away, that really pulls from the knee, stretches all the way up through this hip flexor and up and around. So you're dropping your knees, say, to the right side, and that left leg, that left knee, press a little bit further down towards that right side, and you can feel that stretch come all the way up through your thigh, into the hip, and up and around, sometimes even into the glute. So if you want to join me, you can hip flexor, stretch, windshield side to side, and then hold it on one side and press that knee down towards the floor, really feel that stretch. And then go side to side and press that knee down and away. From here, if you'd like to take your mat to the wall for legs up the wall pose, go ahead. Moving your mat to the wall and positioning your glutes as close as you can, kind of even shimmy yourself as close as you can to the wall. And then straighten the legs up and take those heels and let it rest on the wall. This is a really great way to enjoy Shavasana or corpse pose or relaxation pose at the end. If you're on your back, you can go ahead and straighten your legs. Otherwise, you can take the bottoms of your feet together and open up your knees. For all of us, go ahead and take your arms out to the side into T. And inhale, bringing them up to the sky, clasp them together. and bringing them to heart center. Inhale and exhale, then down to your sides, palms up. Shavasana or corpse pose, just find whatever pose is most comfortable. And the goal is to remain still, breathing at a normal pace and letting go. Go ahead and tense all of your muscles and then release them, making sure you're not holding on to anything, not flexing anymore, not trying to control your breath. Just be. You can hold this pose at home anywhere from 2 to 10 minutes. I'll hold it for a couple minutes here and then I'll show you how to get out. You're welcome to stay with your own music at home as long as you like. Enjoy this time for yourself in stillness. And when you're ready to come out, go ahead and bring your knees together in towards you. Wiggle your fingers and toes and roll over onto your right side. From here, you can slowly press yourself to seated position. Spine nice and tall. Eyes closed. Find your breath. Inhale your arms to the sky. Hands together. Heart center. Thank you so much for sharing your time and beautiful energies with me today. Namaste. Thank you. Take care.